While this is all happening, Governor DeSantis is now also talking about his administration's decision to reject an advanced placement course focused on African American studies. The state has said the class for high school students violates state law, with the governor claiming it imposes a political agenda. New tonight, reporter Sofia Hernandez is going in depth on this, breaking down the state's specific concerns and what those on both sides of the aisle are now saying.
Earlier this month, the Florida Department of Education sent this letter to the College Board, who administers advanced placement or AP courses, saying the course is, quote, inexplicably contrary to Florida law. It also says it significantly lacks educational value. On the College Board website, it states the AP African American Studies course is currently being piloted in 60 schools across the nation, focusing on how African Americans have shaped America, its laws, history, institutions, culture, and arts, and even the current practice of American democracy. However, the governor on Monday says when he and Florida's DOE looked further, they found it didn't meet their standards.
And the issue is we have guidelines and standards in Florida. We want education, not indoctrination. If you fall on the side of indoctrination, we're going to decline. If it's education, then we will do.
According to Education Commissioner Manny Diaz Jr., he tweeted Friday that they, quote, proudly require the teaching of African American history, but do not accept woke indoctrination masquerading as education. He then shared a list of concerns the department had with the course. Among the 6 topics, the agency cited some had no critical perspective or balancing opinion. Other topics like queer studies and movements for Black lives had readings that the department believed pushed agendas like abolishing prisons.
And I also think it's not fair to say that somehow abolishing prisons is somehow linked to like black experience, that that's what black people want. I don't think that's true at all. I think they want law and order, just like anybody else wants law and order. So that is more of ideology being used under the guise of history, and we want to do history.
However, not all agree with the governor's viewpoints. Monday morning, religious and local leaders in Tallahassee shared their concerns with the move.
This is not about politics. This is about heritage. This is about history. When you devalued my history and said educational insignificant or like educational merit, that is demeaning to us.
And the issue has even caught the eyes of the White House. In recent days, the administration citing disagreement with the DeSantis administration's viewpoints on education. And in Florida's capital, House Minority Leader Fennis Driscoll sharing her disapproval on the governor's words.
So in a state as large and as diverse as Florida, it is so disappointing to me that the governor would have said that. And I just don't even understand how he does not know and understand that African American history is American history, and it's absolutely something that should be taught in our schools.
This latest AP course rejection comes after Governor DeSantis enacted what many know as the Stop Woke Act. It bans critical race theory and what the governor deems as corporate wokeness in schools and workplaces. I reached out to the College Board for an additional comment on the governor's concerns. As of Monday afternoon, they have not responded. But last week, they stated that this course, like their other AP courses, undergoes a rigorous multi-year pilot phase, collecting feedback from teachers, students, scholars, and policymakers. They also say they will release updated course framework when it is completed. The course right now has no public syllabus, but is set to be taught in classrooms in the 2024-2025 school year. As for Florida, the DOE did state that they would reconsider their decision should College Board provide what they deem as lawful, historically accurate content. Sofia Hernandez reporting.